start off by reading something up here. So I'll kind of explain a little bit about what it's talking about in a second. So it says, she has never seen the light of day, felt the grass beneath her feet, or spoken a word to me, yet her impact on my life and my passion for medicine cannot be understated. She's my older sister, and due to a catastrophic accident when she was only 6 weeks old, which left her with cerebral palsy, blindness, and crippled, my passion and interest in medicine began long before I ever set foot in the classroom. Growing up with a sister needing constant medical attention due to seizures, blindness, and debilitating deformities which required multiple doctors from various specialties, allowed me to become familiar with the medical field at an early age. And although my sister's tragic accident has left her with a less than fortunate living situation, I will continue to strive to become the best physician I can be to make certain that her experiences and profound impact on my life are not in vain. So this passage here is actually from my personal statement. When you're going into medical school, they want to know why you want to become a doctor. And so my dad asked me to come talk today about Nikki's impact on each of our lives, each of her siblings' lives. And it got me thinking back to that passage that I wrote a few years ago that I just shared with you. And some of you guys in here that saw me grow up know that I'm probably the least likely person you ever thought would become a doctor. I mean, probably more likely thought I'd be selling Dr. Scholl's at Payless than being a doctor. There's an old Ray Bolt song that says, you know, when others might see a shepherd boy, God sees a king. Well, for those of you that saw me grow up, a shepherd boy would have been a few steps up. I was more like the shepherd who lost his whole flock of sheep. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm an emergency medicine doctor. I'm working in an emergency room, and so it got me thinking, how did I get there? What kind of impact on my life has Nikki had on me? And if I'm really just being honest, Nikki's impact and Nikki's accident, and the impact that it's had on each one of my siblings' lives, who all ended up in the medical field. I don't think I've ever said this before to my parents, but it really has a lot to do with you guys. Then I watched the love that you had every day. You know, we live in a society today where everything's all about me and what can you do for me. And what I saw from my parents taking care of Nikki every single morning, bathing her, it's just a love that you've never seen before. And I know that that's what lives inside of me that helps me take care of the patients that I see in the emergency department. Just watching you, my entire life, watching both of you guys, the love that you pour out for her. You know, now I have a daughter of my own, Victoria, that's 2 years old, and I can't even imagine what it was like to have your firstborn daughter at 6 weeks old. See that accident that she was in, I couldn't imagine. My heart would just be completely crushed. You know, anybody in here with children, y'all can relate that your whole life, your whole world would be crushed. And you picked up the pieces from that, and you cared for Nikki every single day. I mean, wake up early in the morning, bathing her, feeding her, doing everything for her. Even when you come over to my house now, you still put her over your shoulder and bring her up the stairs. The impact that Nikki has had on me personally is really watching you guys take care of her. And there's a couple of things I know Nikki doesn't understand what I'm saying right now, but I really wanted to say to Nikki, you know, Nikki, your hands that the world might say are disabled, they live on in your sister Sarah, who takes care of people in the ICU every day. Your hands that have never really done anything, they start IVs through your sister Sarah. And your legs that have never walked, and the world says are crippled, they live on in your sister Rachel. She walks to class every day, trained to become a nurse to care for people. And your spirit that the world says was crushed by the accident you had, it lives on in your brother Joel through his determination that he has becoming part of the military. And Nikki, your eyes that the world says are blind, they live on in me every single day through every single patient I see in the emergency department. Nothing that you ever went through was in vain. I just want you guys to know that. You taught me so much just watching you take care of Nikki. That's really the impact that Nikki has had on me, and where I am today is all my bedside manner and everything that I have, and taking care of a patient comes from watching you guys take care of Nikki every single day. Thanks for